What's up, guys? Welcome back to the automotive channel. And today it's gonna be a rather different video. Once again, it's not about the truck, not about the mini bike, not even about the meal, but today we're gonna be working on something different, or let's just say something that I've shown you in my first video, but I decided to work on it today because I think that this deserves more love, and it's been sitting for a while and all that stuff, which I'll explain in just a second. So today we're making a video on our boat. That's right, guys. So this right here is our boat that we had for well over 10 years. It's actually a pretty nice boat. It's quite a classic. It is a 1983 Four Winds Marquise 170. I don't see a lot of videos of these on YouTube, but I've seen a lot of similar boats on YouTube, like, you know, the Horizon 170s and stuff, and the Marquise 130s and stuff like that. But this is a Marquise 170, and it's still basically stock. But about 5 years ago, though, we restored the entire interior of the boat, and we also polished up the exterior. You know, we restored it like about 5 summers ago, and it went pretty well up until, you know, we decided to leave it sit. Well, we didn't decide to, we were just like, we're getting kind of bored of this thing. But it's all right though, because, you know, this summer we're gonna bring it back to life, because last summer we had a little incident with it, which I'll explain in just a sec. But yeah, for now I'll give you guys the ground is slippery. Yeah, I had to bail the boat cover before I took it off. So yeah, so this specific model still has the stock 3.0 liter 4-banger that makes about 125 horsepower or more. I think it's 140 something. Yeah, it's 140 horsepower. It says it on the head, and it also says online how much power it makes. And yeah, it makes a decent amount of power. It gets this boat moving, and it rides waves like a champ, but not extremely choppy waves, because when we took it out last summer it wasn't fun. But yeah, makes a decent amount of power. And one of my favorite parts about this motor is how good it sounds. It sounds like it has a cross-plane crankshaft, but I highly doubt it does, because cross-plane cranks are really rare. But yeah, this engine has a really mean sound to it. And also, also the most interesting part, since it's a stern drive, the exhaust fumes come out of right here, right in the middle of the propeller, which is really cool. And yeah, so therefore it's basically straight piped. So yeah, that's why it's super loud and all that stuff. So maybe a decent running boat, but it does have its own problems and flaws, because first off, a lot of the electrical things don't work. Hold on. Yeah, this thing has some serious electrical problems, and a lot of things went out on it. So let me climb into the boat and give you guys like a more thorough tour and show you all what I'm talking about. But yeah, here's the interior of the boat. It's not too bad. It used to be way worse and way dirtier, but like I said, 4 summers ago, we cleaned her out and, you know, restored her a lot. But yeah, for this to make sense, my mom bought this boat for $1,000, which is very, very cheap for a boat, especially today. But yeah, since it's a $1,000 used boat, which is still kind of cool though, I won't lie, let me go over some of its flaws and the things that barely even work. So to start off, the seats aren't actually bolted down all that good. This is the gauge cluster, and really the only thing that works is the tachometer and maybe the temperature and voltmeter, but nothing else works. Not even the speedometer or the fuel meter. The horn doesn't work. Well, it did like 5 or 6 summers ago. This pump doesn't work. The fan that, you know, blows all the, you know, flammable fumes out of the engine bay doesn't work. So we have to uncover the engine for it to air out every time we take this out. The lights don't work. We have a fish finder, but that also doesn't work. This also has a really rather neat radio, but that doesn't work. Mainly because we took all the speakers out of here, and we were gonna replace it with a Bluetooth speaker up there, which we did a few summers back. But hey, at least this thing could haul 9 people pretty well though. And we actually did test it one summer, and it's actually not that bad. But in order for this boat to run, we carry all of these tools in there, like that Allen wrench kit, that, you know, Torx bit driver. We also have a fire extinguisher and an air horn for, you know, safety purposes. We have to have certain things in the boat to keep it legal on the water, like life jackets and these flotation devices. Oh, would you look at that? Our old can of starting fluid is in here. We've been looking for that. And yeah, we do have carb cleaner in here, so I was gonna clean out the carburetor and stuff like that. And we also have some oil, but I also brought some other things. And I know what y'all are thinking from judging from the video title and all these things that we have in the boat. So today, guys, we're gonna see if I could get this started up and running. Yes. We bought a new battery for it because last summer when we took this out, the battery short-circuited. We're still trying to find out why. It's either because there was a 5-gallon bucket next to it and there was a metal handle on it that possibly melted, you know, touched both terminals and melted one of them, or it could have been a defective battery. But we got a brand new battery because we traded that old one in. It was still on warranty too, so we got a new battery for it just today. And yeah, we're gonna install that new battery. We're gonna clean up the engine a bit and see if we could get this started up and running. And yeah, we had to get a new ignition switch for it as well. But let me fix that dangling problem real quick though. So yeah, I basically brought out a bunch of tools that I think I would need in order to get this thing running. And I'm also gonna, you know, toss out a few of these things so I have more room. So yeah, we're gonna get this old boat fired up that has been sitting ever since last summer, which may sound bad, but I did an inspection around the boat for any cracks, and I also inspected the hoses and stuff for any cracks or, you know, damages or scuffs. And it turns out that there's only a few scuffs, but there are no scratches at all, or not cracks, but yeah, there's no cracks at all. Like, I actually remember one summer that when I was mowing the lawn on my mom's old tractor mower, and I accidentally bumped into this boat pretty hard with the mower, and I thought I cracked it, but it didn't. So this entire thing's made out of fiberglass, and it's really, really strong. Like this thing could take a beating. So yeah, although it's maybe sitting for a long time, but this thing sat for way longer when the previous owner had it. So yeah, this thing's a legend. So that's why we're trying to get it running today. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on some pretty simple repairs. Alright, so as you can see right here, I have, you know, fixed up the ignition switch. I put it through this hole using some flex tape and some JB weld, and it ain't really the best bond right now because if you under a little bit of pushing in pressure, it will, you know, let go. But it's alright because I put the key in and twisted it, and it stays there when you twist it. And also when the JB weld dries, it will guarantee to stay on there because, you know, the epoxy is still wet and it should do the job. So yeah, since that's taken care of, now let's work on the engine. Alright, took a little bit of time, but I got the battery installed mainly because of this stupid, you know, makeshift terminal that I had to put on, but it should work. Let's give her a test fire by testing this thing. Oh, yep. Solenoid works. Yep. So yeah, what this does is, you know, it brings the propeller up and down. So yeah, now since we tested that, we know that the battery is working. Now what we should do is to take some carburetor cleaner and some starting fluid and spray her in there. Now, this engine is actually surprisingly reliable. It has not broken down on us all that much at all. But this engine, as you can see, it's carbureted. So there are some know-hows on order to get this thing running properly. So yeah, it may need some tuning a little, but I think for now this should be fine because, you know, this should fire up as soon as we add some, you know, starting fluid and some Lucas oil stabilizer in there. So yeah, let's get that on the way. Also, I was cleaning out the engine bay where the oil pan is, and I found this almost empty but yet still sealed bottle of 5-Hour Energy Ultra Strength. It's great flavor. This stuff's pretty good. I haven't had it in a while, but oh, it's expired. It's expired. April 19, 2017. Yeah, this stuff's old, so bye-bye. It's alright. I'll clean some stuff up and pick this stuff up later. But yeah, for now I'm just focusing on this. Alright, just put a good amount of oil stabilizer, and I also put some new fresh oil in it with it as well, because that's pretty much what the direction said. So now what I need to do is to hook up the hose and then bring it around here to hook up to down there where water needs to flow through in order for the motor to run properly and stuff like that. So yeah, let me get that underway and we'll go ahead and see if she'll fire right up. So yeah. Alright, let's get some carburetor cleaner in there. Alright. Alrighty, she's flowing right through. Water's getting all up in there. And now it is the moment of truth. Will she fire up? But first, you know, obviously we got to use some of the starting fluid. Alrighty. Yeah, don't mind. I had this phone wrapped around my neck so you guys could get a good view of what I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm trying not to spray it on myself. All right, this should be good. Alrighty. Now here comes the moment of truth. Will she start up? Alrighty, let's go. Oh, battery voltage gauge move. Anyway. Oh, she turns over. Alright. Yeah, just needs a little bit of time to, you know, get up all in there. Turns over. Okay. May need a little more starting fluid. Alright. Alright, should seep down in there pretty well. Anyway, that stuff smells so bad. So yeah, let's get it. Oh yeah, when I give her throttle, she stalls, so yeah. All right, she still has, by the way guys, she does still have some good gas in there, so yeah, I know the gas might be a little bad because it's been sitting for a while, but I think it should be just fine running off the gas that it currently has. So yeah, let's go ahead and, so yeah, the engine turns over, which is good, but we wanted to start up, so yeah, let's go ahead and try this one again. Come on, come on. Oh, just heard her gurgle a little. Come on, come on, come on. You're almost there. Also, the oil gauge does work, which is pretty good. And the voltmeter and the tachometer also works, but I don't think the rest of the gauges work. So yeah, if you see them moving, then great. That's what we need. So yeah, let's see if she'll start up again. Woo! Haha! She wants to start up. All right. Oh, the trim. The can of starting fluid fell over. Oh shoot, the carburetor assembly ain't liking that. So yeah, spray some, not the carburetor assembly, but like the air cleaner assembly, you know what I mean? So yeah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna piece this back together and hand tighten the wing nut. So yeah, so this thing is very, very shaky, but that's how this old motor is. This thing always shakes the entire boat. So yeah, pretty nice if you ask me. Yeah, you can hear how mean that sounds by just doing that. Like 3 liter 4-cylinder, that's bigger than the 4-cylinder that's in the Chevy S10 and the Ford Ranger. This thing has a 4-cylinder engine that's bigger than a 4-cylinder engine in like a small truck or something. So yeah, see, she'll crank over. Come on. Woo! Oh, I thought I had her this time. Damn. Oh, never mind. I think I gotta let her idle. I gotta let her idle for a bit. Woo! She runs! Hell yeah, she runs! Listen how mean that sounds. Woo! She runs! Yeah, we're gonna let this idle for a few minutes and then see if we can give her some throttle. Yeah, I gotta bring my mom out here so she can see that she runs. Yes, sir. Take a listen to that exhaust note. Yeah, when I said she sounds mean, then I meant it. Hell yeah. So it sounds like that the idling has smoothened out a bit, so I think we could give her some throttle. Woo! She's alive after a year of sitting. She's alive. See if I can give her some throttle. Alright, let's check her out. something's making contact with something down there. Oh yeah, it's that little thing. Yeah, I know. We probably have to take that off or something. So yeah. Maybe it's the water thingy. Yeah. Yeah, it might be vibrating. That's why. This thing vibrates a lot. Looks like we could go boating this summer. This thing floats greatly. We tested it last summer. So, yeah. Okay, not bad, not bad. Woo! Yes, sir, she runs awesomely too. Runs pretty smoothly. Last year, it was also running pretty smoothly, but I feel like this thing is running smoother than it did last year. Alright, let's give her some beans. Alright, yeah, that's when the propeller starts to spin. Like when I kick her into gear. So yeah. Okay, so she works, which is awesome. Just to make sure that the boat propeller is working, you have the boat propeller spinning. These 4-cylinders never die. Or maybe they do. Some people have a lot of reliability issues like this one, so. So yeah, right here is idle. Let's test reverse. Alright, so reverse works. Heard the propeller click. So yeah. Woohoo! Alright, let's shut her down. Alright. Alrighty. She runs beautifully. Man, may actually take this on the water sometime. But yeah, guys, there you have it. I guess it's, since, we did a successful, run and some simple repairs, we got the boat running again. So, yeah, maybe sometime this summer I will, make some boating videos. But for now, this week, I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded in a while because this week, right now, is graduation week. I just got back from graduation rehearsal today, and my actual graduation ceremony is tomorrow. So yeah, I'm trying the best I can to upload as much as I can. Same goes with my main channel, which I haven't uploaded on in a while as well. So yeah, gotta clean everything up. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, definitely smash that like button. For the boat, if you want to see some more boat videos, then comment down below, or some more truck or mini bike videos, comment below any ideas that you guys have, because I'm kind of running out. So so yeah, with all that said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Why did I have to end the video this simply? This is amazing.